moves up. He'll be on the O'Reilly side. Out of Seminole, Florida, the 67 Chevy 2. This is his second opportunity. He's been here twice now. Ricky Shipp in his first year. 2 Lucas Oil Division champions, racing for maybe one of the biggest races of their entire career.
Well, one of them's going to be the JegsAllStar and give his team the lead. Let's see, the blue car's Mike, the red car's Ricky. We're in, we're set, and we are green.
We are green, and this is where it's fun because you got to decide down the other end. Made your decision this end on when to pick out the ball. Down the other end, you got to make your decision on when to pick out the stripe, and that stripe's going to go to D3 and Ricky Shipp. And hey, how about that for the North Central guys?
He was a couple foul better on the tree. He was 1091 on the track. Mike DeCio was closing in at 1092, but he decided to drop the nose and cut him loose. He dumped to a 1-over in racer speak, and Ricky Shipp for Division 3 becomes the champ and gives Division 3 the point lead according to my unofficial tally.
This race here.
The winner of this race will put his division into a tie with D3 at 900 points here in the JegsAllStars. The Division 3, their first hitter came up and did his job. He closed the deal. They've got 2 more racers back here that we'll see. And right now, Division 2 needs this one badly because Mike DeCio bowed out, so they've only got 2 guys left. If they don't win this one, their backs go up against the wall as far as the team trophy.
Mike Sawyer, top 10 player last year, defending his JegsAllStars championship, went back out and got the points to come back here. Didn't come in as a blocker. Very important.
That's what I was thinking earlier. When he won it last year, he'd be here as the blocker. But no, as you mentioned, he earned his way back. And a deep stage. John Taylor knocked out the top ball. That's an automatic DQ. And oh, man, Division 1. Michael Sawyer ties it up at 900 points.
Mike Sawyer, 941, 165 miles an hour. Looked like everybody was set. I didn't see any movement out there, but all of a sudden, John Taylor, who must have been in very, very deep, that's what we call a deep stage foul.
I can tell you from personal experience, your heart stops when that top light goes out, and no amount of praying is going to bring it back on. Oh, you really got to feel for John Taylor.
Couple of great drivers once again, and 2 first-time JegsAllStars going at it here. A couple of real young drivers and very good drivers. Aaron Kennard carries the number 7 on the scoop of that PB Blaster, Lucas Oil and Sparco sponsored Supercom dragster all the way from San Marcos, California. You probably know him better than I do.
I know him very well. He is the division champion out there in D7. And when you finish the way he did last year, you basically have your choice. You want to be 7 or you want to be 71. He is top 10 and proud of it. And Travis Prudhomme, you see his mom and dad out there on the starting line rooting on Junior. He drives a Super Comper, his dad drives a Super Gasser. They are both a force to be reckoned with down in Division 4. But right now, it's all about All-Stars. And Aaron Kennard trying to keep Division 7's hopes alive right here.
Travis Prudhomme, also the Lucas Oil champion of his home division. That's D4, the South Central. All right, we're set. Now they're ready. And we're green. Here we go. Aaron Kennard, Travis Prudhomme.
Closing in on the finish line stripe, and there's your winner, 899 to an 892. Travis has done a terrific job all day long, but he missed the tree here in the final. Aaron Kennard was holding a handful, and he snuck the stripe at 4 thousandths of a second. So Aaron Kennard, in his first appearance in the All-Stars, will take home his first All-Star trophy out of Georgia. And Ben Wenzel out of Michigan, Division 2 and Division 3, the A-Stock Firebird, the Z28, awesome little Camaro.
Here we go. Robbie Shaw, I'm sure right now is thinking nothing but how to win this drag race because his dad Wayne taught him very well on how to drive a stalker. And a lot of folks in the stock eliminator category over the year loved Wayne Shaw, and this has got to be a little bit of a deja vu for Robbie. Ben Wenzel, meanwhile, another sentimental favorite on the other side, and that is the 4-speed, the Z28, the 67 Camaro that Ben has driven since that year.
I don't know how you pull against a guy that bought a car brand new 42 years ago and is still racing it out here on the quarter mile. Handicap head start, Wenzel will let the clutch out first, and Robbie Shaw will try to track him down.
Here we go. Ben Wenzel's going to road that 4-speed on down the discount tire side, and Ben wins this race. Double breakout, Ben Wenzel wins. Brother Dave and the entire crew, and I'm telling you right now, that's a big win for a really nice guy.
That is a huge win as it puts Division III out in front again with 1,000 points. 23 out of 28 for Robbie, was under by a nickel. Ben Wenzel went 70 on a 72, and hey, credit where credit's due. The guy's 66 years old, he's driving a 4-speed car, and with his left foot, he was 16 on the tree. That gave him a nickel advantage, and he used that to close the deal down at the other end. All right, Super Stock, final round. Greg Luniak left side, the California car, and Slate Cummings out of Mosier Engineering in that high-flying little Chevy Cavalier.
Luniak, the Superstock K Automatic, the Tri-City Competition Service, which started out life up in Michigan and then moved to Vista, California. And Slate Cummings for the guys out of Louisiana down in Division 4, Superstock B Modified stock, that's a Cavalier. Once again, it's kind of like old style, new style matchup here in these two Superstock race cars.
And it is a big handicap head start. 1.08 seconds handicap is going to go to the wagon, and that little 327 will be off and running. That high-tech, screaming little small block Cavalier is going to have to try to run him to ground before they get to the finish line. Greg Luniak is in and set. Slate Cummings lights the second bulb, and all right, boys, let's see what we got. Luniak well down the racetrack. Slate Cummings has a lot of ground to make up, but he's got a lot of mile-an-hour closing in, and he can't get there. Greg Luniak goes 11:02 on the 11:01 and wins it by 6 thousandths of a second. Slate Cummings was 1 hun better on the tree, but his 3 over 897 comes up a little bit short. So Greg Luniak, another 100 for Division 7, puts them back in the running. Here comes Bruno and Sal.
Look at Ben Wenzel up on the,
hey.
Oh man, he's looking good, isn't he? Right up there on the AC Delco screen, and just a smile. That smile tells 1,000 things about Ben Wenzel's day to day.
A long time coming and a well-deserved win. All right, there's the turbo car. We've been talking about it all day. Comes in on the winning streak after leaving Topeka with the trophy. He's taking on Sal Biondo. Driving that V6 powered machine for Bill Mayo and the gang out of New York. Good speed go on the side here as well. Biondo has been here before and won it. Bruno, the #1 qualifier, the Division 5 champion. Just an all-around bad man.
Well, Sal again comes in here for Division 1 as the points getter, so he can actually help his division out. I Albert Automatic, the Mayo's Automotive, the Speed Code Truck Loop, but there's no slowing down all this weekend long, thanks to Arnie Martell. Bruno Massa trying to do something that a father and son love to do, win the same kind of trophy at the same kind of race. His dad did it back in the late 80s in the Super Comp category, so Bruno right now in Competition Eliminator would love to just keep on a roll, because obviously last weekend in Topeka won the event. Can he do the All-Star Challenge?
They turn it green. Biondo out there with the V6 here, holding it down at this time. No penalty for a CIC. Just get the stripe, and he gets the stripe. Bruno goes 7. Oh, 7. 180 miles an hour. That's a 10th better than the record. Check him out down on the start line as the celebration starts. Biondo goes 8:15 at $1.62. Reaction time was basically a coin flip, but Bruno held the turbo car down and lights up that scoreboard. Again, I want to be very clear that I'm the unofficial scorekeeper here. There's guys behind me with calculators. They got their shoes off and they're counting every point they can. Let Roger and Frank do the burnout. I've got Division 5 with 900 points, and that's where Roger Bateman comes from. I got Division 1 with 900 points, and that's Frank Manzo's team. I got Division 3 right now out in the lead with 1,000 points. So the winner here goes right back into a tie.
That's going to be really interesting, because it's going to get us down now to 3 divisions with the possibility of coming out of here with a team championship. This may be the closest ever JegsAllStars competition we've ever seen.
It's the closest one I've ever seen. I got to admit, I haven't been all 25 of them. I've had quite a ride here. Roger Bateman out of Manitoba, the Division 5 rep over there. Talking about him all day. Brian Friesen, Ken Murray, just a tremendous job they were doing. And Frank Manzo. You know, in Pro Stock, we've been having some fun the last couple of weeks about, hey, you're the man, or you're the man, or who's the man? Well, let me tell you something. Alcohol Funny Car for about the last decade, the guy in that red and white Lucas Oil Monte Carlo, he is the man. Frank Manzo got to this point last year and lost a race to Doug Gordon. And he came up in the winner's circle Saturday night, congratulated to Gordon, told him he did a great job. He said, I've been thinking about making some changes and I'm finally mad enough to do it. And after that, man, he went on a terror.
Yes, he did. Picked up his 100th Lucas Oil divisional win earlier this season. Right now, this man is on This is going to be a race for the finish line stripe, especially the name is Frank Manzo. 5:55.6, 260 miles an hour. That is win number 7 in JegsAllStars competition.
Frank Manzo, John Glade, the entire team down there. Congratulations, guys. That's another dominating performance. They won the first round handily. They had a bye run in the second round, and all they did was come up and take a nice, easy, oh, by the way, low ET of the All-Stars cruise down there. Folks, they've won everything there is to win, and they just keep on dominating. Congratulations to the gang in the white van.
There on the O'Reilly side. Bill Reichert's injected nitro burner. Will back up now. He'll be on the discount tire side of the quarter mile. They qualified number 3 and number 4. Last time out, Reichert ran 5:32. Dempsey ran 5:35. Two cars that are very, very different as far as how they're propelled down the quarter mile. They were very close in how they performed.
Me against you here, man. My Division 7 guy over there on the left side. Your Division 3 guy here on the right side. The guys with the Laker fans over there out of California know who they're rooting for in the basketball tournament. Here's the way it's going to work. Chris Dempke's car has been monster the early half of the track. If Dempke is not in front at half track, he's in big trouble because Reichert's going to outrun him down the back. Dempke needs to get that thing out there the first 300 feet and then hope he can hold on while that thundering freight train tries to run him down.
Well, the speed's definitely in Bill Reichert's favor. It's a big speed car. As a matter of fact, speed record holder. We all know that was back when the percentage was way high. But even with that, it's been over 270 miles an hour a couple of times through the course of the last few weekends.
Here we go, the final run of the All-Stars, and it's all on the line. Bill Reichert right side, Chris Dempke left side.
They're set. They're ready. They're out of the gate. And they're dead even out of the gate. Here we go. Finish line front comes up. It is Bill Reichert. And the motorcycle division for the first time in the 2000s. Back in the winner's circle, picking up number 6.
What an incredible drag race. Bill Reichert at 5:34, Chris Dempke at 5:36. They were 4,000ths apart in reaction time. It's a tremendous side-by-side run. Congratulations to Bill and Andy and the entire team down there. Congratulations to the entire Division 3 team. Here in the Jegs All-Stars, a tremendous day at the office, and the home team is going to head out of here with the big trophy. Oh, what an incredible way to end the day.
The Jegs All-Stars. Those words stand for excellence. A showdown of speed, skill, and nerves of steel among the top racers in the NHRA Lucas Oil Sportsman Drag Racing Series as they shoot it out in Chicago, just as they have for more than 25 years. The 2010 Jegs All-Stars will duke it out in June at Route 66 Raceway. The best sportsman racers in each NHRA division come head-to-head in each of 10 categories. Champions go home with a share of a one-day purse well in excess of $100,000. And Jegs All-Stars champions who also win on Sunday double up their money with the Jegs Double Up Bonus. The defending 6-time team champions are from the North Central Division, while the defending 2009 individual Jegs All-Stars champions are in Top Alcohol Dragster, Bill Reichert. In Top Alcohol Funny Car, Frank Manzo. In Comp, Bruno Marcel. In Superstock, Greg Luniak. In stock, Ben Wenzel Sr. In Super Comp, Aaron Kennard. In Super Gas, Michael Sawyer. In Super Street, Ricky Ship. They'll all be back in 2010 to defend their titles. And they'll be joined for the first time by racers in the extremely popular Top Sportsman and Top Dragster classes. Who will it be in 2010? Who will be the top all-stars of them all?
I'm going down there with